Hi. Hello. Keep the chat moving, you all. Oh, I love hanging out with you, beautiful people. Remember to like, to subscribe, to share. I'm subscribing. Thank you. MM2 MM2 Pro Girl Ima. Emma, I believe. Now I'm subscribed. Thank you. Pro Girl Emma. Your name is not trash, my dear. Pro Girl Emma is nice. Oh, thank you. See you next time. Bye. You like and you subscribe. Thank you so much. That was Pro Girl Emma. Oh, that wasn't Pro Girl Emma. Somebody else said bye. Brenda. Brenda Morels. Morels, I believe. Thank you. I like that bunny. You're almost done here. I appreciate all of you for showing up. Here we are for day number 13. We made it. We succeeded. Thank you, thank you, thank you for waking up, for loving yourself, for showing up for yourself, for your present self, and for your future self. I truly, truly appreciate you. And I love you so much. For yourself and for me. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your care. Thank you for liking, for subscribing, and for showing up for you here. I will see you tomorrow for day number 14. Now it's momentum. No more motivation needed. I love you and I bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh,
to go again. Sorry. Oh, thank you, pro girl Emma. Hello. Hello, my friends.
good. Not really. A strong. That smells good. Not really. Um, that was good. Perfect. Yeah. It's raspberry. Yeah. Favorite food.
Go ahead, Cindy. Look, you take your loads.
All right, so now that we've got a couple more people to join, I know that more people will join as they see the message on WhatsApp, and as time goes on, we have quite a bit of people right now to start. So I'll just start by saying a quick prayer, and then we'll move on with everything we have. This meeting might not run the full hour unless we have a bit of questions like we did last time, but it might run a bit shorter. There's not much. We've already ran through a lot of the information last time. So, yeah, it might not go for the full hour. But before we start, I want to share a quick prayer, and then we'll move on. Father, in the name of Jesus, we bless you and for everything you're doing in our life. We thank you for this day that you have given us. We thank you for this event. We love you so much. There's no one can compare to you. Pray and bring this meeting to your hand. I pray that Lord have your way. Pray and ask that takes your place. We pray and ask that for everything that we say here, affirm with everybody, and everybody will remember them enough to come and use it during the event on Saturday. We bring the event into you as well and pray that let everything be safe. We pray and ask that everything be a success so that everyone come out from the hand. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So, like we did last time, we will start right now, and we don't have anything that needs to be shared. After, I'll share most of the information on the page, so if you want to take notes, you can. If you want to wait for that, like what I'll post on the page, so that's completely fine. So today we have Brightina, the event coordinator, on the line as well. And she's also here. She will chip in at the end. If you have any questions, you can ask her. She'll chip in at the end if she has anything to add to it. Um, so the first thing that we want to highlight is the event timeline again. We went over this last time, but I just want to hit on it one more time, just so we are all clear with the expectations when it comes to time and things that will be happening during the event. First, we expect all the vendors to arrive at 10 a.m. We will be there much earlier, but we expect all the vendors to arrive at 10 a.m. with all their supplies and everything to set up their stations. Whether it's food vending, whether it's just the regular vendors, we expect all the vendors to be there at 10 a.m. And with that time, you'll give you your spot where you'll start setting up your station. If you have your generators and stuff, you start getting that running. If you require some water or anything, you use that time to go inside the community to get all that. Get yourself set so that you don't have to be doing anything back and forth, especially if you're just one person controlling your booth, so that you don't have to be taking trips and stuff throughout the events to go in and come back out. You do all that from that 10 a.m. onwards. At 11:30, we have inspections and pre-event coverage that will be beginning. So at this point, all setup should be ready to be reviewed. So pre-event coverage is for basically the content creators, the photography that will be going on, and then things that we will use for next year to promote the event. Another thing that I wanted to add is we are not really sure about the AHS representative coming in to inspect, but it's possible. So we say that all vendors should plan for that. That means having your food, temperatures, having everything that is in the AHS guidelines, making sure that everything is appropriate to it, so that when they come, you don't have any problems, or you don't have to be running back and forth getting your stuff ready, because at that point it will be 11:30. We have 30 minutes before the event starts, and you don't want to be worrying about those type of things at the time. So that all vendors should be ready at this point, in case that we do get an AHS representative. It's possible, but we aren't sure. So make sure that you're ready in case there is. And then by noon, the event starts. The event goes until 8 p.m. and no vendor is permitted to leave before the 8 p.m. ending time. Because at 8 p.m. we are all expected to clean the park. Coordinators will come and make sure that your area and station is cleaned properly. So you can clean as you go, so you don't have much things to do at the end. And then you can leave right after if we see that your station is very clean and it is up to par. But coordinators will come to make sure that your area and station are cleaned properly. So that will happen from 8 p.m. onwards. We will not come at 7:50 or 7:55 or any time before that to inspect, because during the event we also have things that we need to be doing behind the scenes. So at 8 p.m. onwards, that's when we'll be doing all those inspections and stuff. And then by 11 p.m. everyone is off the park and the facility is closed and locked. The next thing I want to highlight is your responsibility as a vendor. So number one is to arrive on time. Like I said before, it's 10 a.m. for everybody. 10 a.m. sharp, everybody must be there. There's no room for lateness at all, because this is the time that we need to make sure that all vendors are doing everything correctly. We need to make sure that everyone has their spots, their tables, their shaded areas, their canopies and everything. And if you show up at the wrong time, if you show up when we're doing inspections, it will just delay both parties, because we will be focusing on other things. We don't have time to be worrying about where your tent went or where your table went and what happened with that. We need to make sure that everyone arrives on time so we can do all that at once. We will set up and review the station before 12 noon. So if you arrive late and your table and spots are utilized for something else, it will just delay you and you might have to start vending your station or vending your business after that meeting that we gave you, which is it's not going to benefit you because we want to make sure everyone has an equal chance, an equal amount of time to be able to share their products. The next thing I want to add to that is for the printed menus that we asked for. So we said that all vendors must bring a printed menu that has their list of foods, everything that they'll be selling, and then the price. And remember we said the price range, we said this in the Google form that we filled earlier, and then we also sent messages before we started all the meetings and stuff. We sent long messages, and if you read them, you would have noticed that there's a price list for all the things that you're selling, and it ranges from $5 to $30. So we have to make sure that everything fits under that category. You can't have anything over. If you want to have things under $5, that's fine, but you have to make sure that everything that you're selling does not go over the $30 price limit. If you have something else, if you have any other questions, could you like that have to do with that price range, then you can just let us know and we'll see what we can do.
Sorry. Is this just for food vendors or for every vendor?
For the price,
Yes.
the price list is for food vendors.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
And the next thing I wanted to ask is to be respectful to all the guests and other vendors. No upscaling prices at all. So that's why we have asked for a printed price list, so that we know that once you say it is $25, by the end of the event you're not charging $32, or you're not charging $29 or something like that.
That's
$25 is $25. You need to make sure the price is consistent for all customers. And then for food vendors, also for the other vendors, especially people that are selling skin products and all the other things, you need to make sure that you're following all AHS and event guidelines that were provided in the beginning. The next one is health and safety. This is more applied to the food vendors. So the AHS requires that all food vendors use approved food preparation location. As for this, we've already made sure that you have that.
At this point, we don't need motivation. We wake up by the grace of God, and it's workout time. We wake up by the grace of God.
Can you make me a co-host?
At this
I
point,
can
we
watch
don't.
that.
I'm not even the host. It says you are the host. Right? I think it's Rhondis. Rhondis, you're unmuted. Thank you. So like I said before, you must use approved food prep locations. By now, everyone has filled the kitchen forms that verify that everyone is using an appropriate food preparation location, so you don't have to worry about that. But again, the hand washing stations, I have a picture of that and I'll show that quickly, because we've been using the same one since last year and this year. I know it's horrible, the quality might be bad, but I'll tell you about something.
At this point, we don't need motivation.
Soap, water, and then I think it's called a drink dispenser that just has water in it, and then a bucket on the bottom. So if you're washing your hands, you'll be going into the bucket, and that's what it looks like. I'll post it on the page. So unfortunately, I can't share anything, but I'll post it onto the page, and you'll see what it looks like. Every food vendor must have one of those setups in their food. You have to bring gloves, hand sanitizers, and for the gloves, it's food safety gloves, not just any regular gloves, but it's food safety gloves. Bring hand sanitizer. Use thermometers to maintain their food temperatures and prevent cross-contamination. If you fail to comply with these, then it can be closed down. Your food can be closed down by AHS. So please try your best to meet all of the rules and regulations that are given. The next thing is what Africana provides to all the vendors. like we mentioned before, all the vendors have given a vendor space, table, 1 or 2 chairs, the canopy, or shaded area, and then the event marketing. So if you want to bring an extra table, that's on you, but we provide you with 1 table and then 1 to 2 chairs. If you want to bring extra chairs too, that's fine. If you want to bring an added tent though, then we'll have to confirm with us, so we check where you are on the map of the vendors and make sure that you're not in the middle or something that can conflict with other vendors, because there are tents, some people will be under the tents that are 10 by 30, and everyone gets space that they have. Everyone is given, I think, 10 by 10, an area of 10, 10 to 10 by 10. I think those are the dimensions. So if you are sharing with someone like that, you can't bring an extra table because it just won't work. Like you can't bring an extra tent because it won't work. But if you're somewhere on the end,
Sorry, I apologize to chime in, but for tents, no, we can't have people bringing tents because of OHS issues. We can't. So whatever we provide, again, we'll try to give every vendor a shaded area, unless for whatever reason there are, issues that we'll try to figure that out. But you cannot bring an extra tent. If you're bringing an extra chair or table and your space allows you to use that, sure. But don't bother bringing an extra tent. Thanks.
thank you. So, point of correction, no extra tents. The next one that I want to add is what you should bring as a vendor. So all vendors must bring their own payment system. Whether you're using POS, cash, if you're using cash, you need change. You have to bring your own change. E-transfer is allowed. Any form of payment that you want to take, you have to bring all of those. A generator is able to use a form of electricity. Extension cords, garbage bags, garbage bins, signage, tablecloths, and then for the food vendors specifically, we need serving utensils, food containers, coolers, thermometers, gloves, sanitizers, and cleaning supplies. The next one I want to highlight is the cleanup. So we need to make sure we leave no trace in the park. We can't have pieces of garbage just left because we will be charged with extra fees. So we need to make sure that everyone cleans their entire area properly. That's why we said that after 8, someone will come in and inspect and make sure the area is cleaned properly before you go out. You must remove your garbage and dispose of your waste properly. You must leave the space in its original dimension. Another thing is, I mentioned earlier, bring your own garbage bin or garbage bag. If you want to just bring the bag and use it, that's fine. But if you need a garbage bin, you don't provide that. So you have to bring your own garbage bin and then the bag that you need use.
Your garbage bin will just be for your individual use. In your area, there will be garbage bins around the park for the public to use. So it's really just for your own garbage in the station.
The next thing that I wanted to highlight is okay, for the tables, we just give bare tables. We don't give any form of tablecloths, we don't provide flags. We use some general decorations around the park and around the Africana group that we have there. But apart from that, we don't provide flags, we don't provide tablecloths, any form of decoration for your station. So we say that everyone should bring something that will make their music cool. So if that's flags, bring your flags, your banners, your signage, your tablecloths, or also just your bare table and chairs with your stuff on it. So bring your own tablecloths, bring decoration, maybe it's flowers or something that you want to use to promote your business, to promote the country that you're representing. You can bring those with you. Display your country, like I said. If you want to, this is permitted, you can offer samples. And then engage with your customers try not to leave your booth too often so that when someone comes to your booth, they see that there's someone there. And then promote the events on social media. Like we were mentioning before, we have a week left, and a week can make a lot of difference. Maybe there's someone there that still hasn't seen it. One share, one repost. You don't even have to make your own individual post. You can just share the ones we have posted on your WhatsApp statuses, your Instagrams, your Facebooks, all the other social media platforms. And then they can promote the event. Another thing I wanted to add is, as organizers, we're hosting a private event in a public space. We are also giving you, a private vendor, a public space to come and display what you offer to the community. We can't control exactly who attends or how many people that come. We play a big part in making Africana successful. So please continue to share your event with your friends and family, the customers, the followers that you have. It reaches out to more people, and then it creates more opportunities for everyone. The good news is that Africana isn't just about making sales that one day, but it's also about introducing your business to hundreds of new people, building relationships, gaining new customers, networking, creating opportunities that can continue long after the festival ends. So you say that you take full advantage of the events by bringing your own business cards, your banners, your signage, your flyers, brochures, social media pages. Like I'm sure a lot of us now have the QR codes. A lot of the social media apps even generate them for you. So if you want to print that out and bring it so that people have access to your social media pages, you have that. Your promotional materials, samples, like I mentioned before, you can feel free to do all those. This is your opportunity to network, grow your brand, and leave a long-lasting impression. And then we also want to clarify that Africana does not operate any vendor businesses of its own. Every vendor at the festival is an independent business, and we are committed to supporting each of you equally. The only products that Africana will be selling are the complimentary beverages that are donated by Coca-Cola Canada. And those proceeds will be helping offset the costs that are associated with the festival. So like I mentioned before, Africana does not have any business that is also selling food or also selling the own product. The only thing we're selling is the drinks that are donated to us by Coca-Cola Canada. And if you see our recent post, we also highlight we've got Coca-Cola as a sponsor. So that's the only thing we sell. Apart from that, we are not selling any tickets, we're not selling anything at the event or people to attend the events. That's the only thing we're selling. So don't what's the word? Last year there were a bit of issues around that. So we're clarifying that there are no businesses that we operate with. There are no kind of collabs, there are no businesses that we favor. The only collab I guess we're doing is with Coca-Cola. And that is just to offset some of the fees that come with the event. And lastly, we want to say that we thank everyone for believing in this year's Africana and for being a part of this journey. We've got a couple more vendors that came after the last meeting we had. So we just wanted to make sure that we are all on the same page. We repeated a lot of the same things, but sometimes we forget, and we saw the need in having this meeting. We want to make sure that Africana this year is an unforgettable celebration of culture, community, and entrepreneurship. So at this point in time, we have the floor open for any questions that we have. We have a couple frequently asked questions, especially from last time, and I want to make sure I go over those again before we open the floor. So the first one is, can I sell drinks? Last year we were not allowed to sell drinks, but this year we are. Whether it is just homemade drinks that you provide. There's a vendor that is selling mocktails that's allowed. Any form of drinks, yeah, that's fine. You can sell it. Non-alcoholic beverages, because we didn't sign up for alcoholic beverages and we just don't want to provide that during the event. So non-alcoholic beverages are what we picked up. Can you cook on site? That is real. That is using butane gas stoves. Those are all allowed. Bringing extra tables, I highlighted that before. We're allowed, we cannot share booths. By now, we are not even accepting any more vendors, so that isn't even up for discussion. And then extra chairs. We have a lot of chairs on site, but if you feel the need to bring those outdoor lounge chairs just for your own, like just to make you comfortable, that's fine. Apart from that, I don't think we have anything else to mention. We will open the floor for any questions, if Rhondis has any other things to add. This is the time. If I missed anything, if you want clarity on anything that I mentioned as well, this is the time to ask.
Hi, everyone. Again, thank you for coming. My name is Rhondis. I didn't introduce myself earlier. We'll be on floor on the day of coordinating. We'll come by different stations, talk to you, try to ensure that the day goes as smoothly as possible. I saw that there's one question here. It says, why can't I leave before 8 p.m.? My product doesn't generate waste. I'm wondering why we all have to wait till 8 p.m. Well, the event is there from noon to 8 p.m. So, and that's what we've informed guests or, people that we're inviting to be at the event. So, you signed up for it, you've been informed that you have to be there for the day. And so we don't want people showing up and thinking, oh, there are no vendors here, or, we were expecting to be here for this, this time. People come and go. And so, I don't know, it's a detriment to your business if you're not able to stay till the end of the time. Obviously, if you have an emergency that prevents you to be there till the end, sure, we can't force you to stay. But in terms of what, the public can expect for vendors, for live activity in the area, we really want every vendor to be there till the end so that they can maximize their profit. And also the guests coming can know that, okay, we said these folks were going to be here, and then they're here till the very end. Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much, Rhondis.
I have some hands up.
Yeah, I see you have a couple hands up. Ray.
Hi, good evening. So I don't know if I missed it. So how did you find out where we are going to be? And
I posted a map on the page, but now that we have new vendors, I have to update it. We had a couple vendors that left, so I definitely have to update it, and then I'll send a brand new version today. This is the final version, yes. And I'll
okay,
send that out to
one anyway. So thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can I ask a question, please?
1 second, we have Karen's hand up, and then I'll come to you. Karen, please.
Yeah, so my question was in line with the message that was put on the cat group, because I was thinking about the exact same thing. For example, if I'm a food vendor and my products are sold out, and I whatever I brought to sell, I sell out, can I clean up my state bin and just go if I don't have to? Let's say by 6 p.m. everything that I brought is sold. And I clean up my statement and go, or I have to stay till 8 p.m.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for that question. Again, like I just said, so the event is not just about you selling your products. We also want you to have opportunity to network, right? Some of us have small home businesses who don't really have, let's say, a restaurant or things like that, and face out in the public. So it will be helpful to you, even if if you're sold out, you're sold out. But if you can still stay, like we said earlier, you can bring your business card, you can network with people around, you never know, to promote your business. That's the opportunity we are giving you, a day to interact with the public, maybe beyond your own reach or your own circle that you have. So, if you really want to go, nobody can force you to stay, but we encourage you to, because it will be beneficial to you. Maybe you can give out your business cards, and it's fine to do that, or you can still network with people. Yeah, thanks.
Confidence.
Yes, juice and I
Okay, okay. All right, sorry, I'll confuse. Um, so I wanted to ask about the weather, but I just checked and it's going to be warm, so we're hoping it stays warm. But in the case where it rains, are there like um alternatives, made available to vendors, or how is that going to work out?
Yeah, thanks for that question. Confidence. You and I are all trying to have confidence in the weather that it will be good for us. At this point, we've only been approved Africana is set as an outdoor event. So we don't have the option of turning it around and going inside to do. And so, unfortunately, just like you, vendors, we are even covered to be under tent. It's really the public that will be, in the open areas. So if it rains, last year actually we had the rain a little bit in the morning, and then at the end of the day, the sun came out. So we are really just hoping because nobody can control that part. And right now we've only been approved to have it as an outdoor event. So we don't have an alternative. We're just hoping that the weather is good, just like you checked it, and we're hoping that it is what it says it will be. Thanks. I see that Sam's hand is up. Ray's hand is up again. I don't know if it's from previously. Alyssa, you
Hi, I just want to ask if we can bring our tent walls from home, in case it's too sunny or in case it's rainy, so at least we can protect our products.
I'm sorry, you asked if you can bring what? I didn't hear you.
Tent walls.
Tent walls.
Tent wells?
Yeah, there are some walls you can put on the tent.
How you can
That
put on
protects.
the tent that protects.
Yeah, some of our tents, I think, do have walls, but not all. So yes, absolutely. Yeah, you can. Something like that you can. Because you just attach it to the tent that we already have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, for those who don't already have, you can check on Amazon. Just come prepared, you never know.
Do we have any other questions? There are none in the chat. All right, if we don't have any other questions, I don't know, Martina, do you have anything else to add? Okay, I don't think so. So if that is it then, I think we are all ready to call it a night. So once again, we want to thank everybody for just being so understanding, for deciding to vend at the event. We are very happy and excited to have Rainy One at the event. We're also happy and excited for the event that is coming up on Saturday. Your patience and everything is very valued. And we hope the best and nothing but the best for all the people that will be vending at the event. Apart from that, I think we are open to go. So I'll share a quick closing prayer, and then if you have any other thing to add, the page is always there. Another thing quickly is on the day, if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you have anything, there will be a lot of people wearing the Africana t-shirt. It just has the Africana logo and it says Africana Food Fest. If you see anyone in one of those shirts, you can go up to them, ask them the questions. Brightina, I'm sure everybody knows what Brightina looks like, unless you're new. Then on the day of, she'll be the one to come around to
I'll
inspect.
come by and introduce myself anyway.
Yeah.
So
So you'll know what to look like. Yeah. And if you have any questions, you'll be able to find her and ask all these questions. I see Ray has her hand up again.
Yes, sorry, I just remembered. In terms of volunteers, I'm sure you guys gonna have a kids section at the event.
Yes, we have a kids section where we have bouncy castles and yeah.
Are you gonna have a volunteer who
In charge?
He can monitor the kids or something?
Yes, we
Okay,
have,
perfect.
Yes, so when the bouncy castle will not be there for the entire time of the event. I think they will be there from 3 p.m. till closing, till 7 p.m., sorry, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. And while they are on that, yes, there'll be, a supervisor at the bouncy castle to ensure their safety. We don't have a designated kids area. There's a park that's attached to a playground that's attached, and the kids can be there. But before the bouncy castle is open, if your kids are playing or whatever, please keep an eye on them. Because that we cannot designate a person to do that. But during the time that they are engaging with the bouncy castle, we'll have the supervisor, we'll have somebody to monitor and ensure that they're safe.
Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
all right. Is that the last of the questions? All right. Thank you very much once again. I'll share a quick closing prayer and then we'll be out of here. Lord, thank you so much once again for the success of this meeting. We are so grateful for everything you do. We are so grateful for giving us everything we need, for providing for us for this event. We are so grateful. We pray and ask that continue to be with us throughout this week. Please ensure our safety. We pray and ask that be with us so that on Saturday we'll come, gather together and be able to promote ourselves. We pray and ask that you continue to be with us. We pray for the success of the event as well. We pray and ask that every vendor here will be successful. Every vendor here will be able to get a lot more than what they even expect. Pray and ask that continue to be with us on the Saturday. We come against all kinds of the enemy. But be with us and let everything go smoothly in Jesus' name. We pray. So thank you all again for coming. And we wish you
Okay.
My friend, you're still here. Need to plug this computer to charge. At this point, we don't need motivation. We wake up by the grace of
my childhood, I have two memories. Memories of what happened and then memories of what should have happened. And that keeps me focusing on what's happening now. Every decision I make, I'm still trying to merge them somehow and win whatever I lost when I was a kid. And so now I live in this world that I so enjoy because I adopted this mindset of this incomplete little boy trying to travel back in time to fix whatever wasn't right. How much easier?
We're good that he's now came out. You're happy.
No, he was eating it.
What did you do?
Elsa, you don't bring this one food, okay? You leave this in the car. Huh?
Leave what?
The
Oh,
one
yeah.
that you have.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'm just gonna 11. And you're still losing tooth?
Jasper lost all of his teeth, right?
I hope you don't lose anymore.
Elsa,
I'm just using the washroom.
Yes.
run.
I'm coming. what were you doing while we were
Editing.
Did you see
Editing. I'm still editing.
Did you see Princess Hair?
Oh no, I didn't see it. It looks nice. It looks nice. You're just standing there watching me? Are you kidding me? You look like a big boy now. I'm editing and doing a live. So my people are with me. I'm doing editing.
Oh, wow.
Because I wanted some company. So I got some nice people here.
How many?
I got pro girl Emma. She came and hang out with me for a bit. And she had to leave. She said goodbye. Anyway, I need to go again. She went and she came back. Stop. Don't touch anything.
Daddy, can we have some of the discount? You said you would give. Can we have some of the discount? You said you would give us
Some of the what?
the biscuit. You said you would give us some. When we got them.
I ate dinner.
What did you eat?
I ate some of the.
At the vegetable place.
What's the
We
vegetable
ate some of
place?
the fish, like with the fish with the rice with the mashed potato.
It was so yummy.
What's the vegetable place? Where?
I don't know what it's called.
Oh, I love this.
By the food court, well, like they sell that fish.
Neon.
Ow.
Oops. How was your trip? Good. My good boy. My grandma used to say, good boy, good boy.
Do you have any brothers?
You don't know my brother who came here? And my brother you always talk with over the phone, he's going to send you chocolates. And now you're asking me, do I have brothers?
Do you have sisters?
Edwina's mom.
Oh, yeah. You're lucky you have a sister.
One sister, two brothers. You want a sister?
I don't want any adopted sister, but I want a real sister.
You want a real sister from my belly? Okay. You should go and do this every month, once a month, so you look nice. Okay?
The head shape
You
like
look nice. How you do it to look nicer?
a square, like the front is shaped like a square, and
the
the
shape
bottom
is
is
nice.
shaped like your head is shaped like that.
And they give you a line. Very nice.
A big line, a very long.
You should do this once a month. It's self-care. When you do your workouts. You do your workouts. When you do your workouts and you film, not a live, but you film, recording, and I post, it will go on your channel nice. Boys like you can start watching and keeping fit. And then you talk about all the things that I'm teaching you. That will blow up your channel like crazy. You won't go to do it for you, you do your part. If you start, when you start what I'm telling you, by Christmas you'll be around 200,000 subscribers. You'll be shocked. God is giving you a nice message to your mom. And that will build your confidence and your eloquence. You know what eloquence is? Eloquence, how you speak.
I know I'm really good for you now.
Also, we went to the TNT store.
To buy what?
The broth for me.
The what?
The broth.
What broth?
Don't you ask for broth?
So where exactly did you go? You went to shave your hair at that small mall, right?
Mhm.
And then?
We went to Western Mall.
Oh, okay.
And I made a little minifigure for Neon. See? Look. Oh, okay. Finally, I drink the blue.
Lemon. Come and take a picture with your grandma.
Coming Saturday, new event. So I say trade fair this ano.
Oh,
Edmonton inside. Huh?
and then I trade fair.
Yeah.
Two for the Oko show, no.
Yeah. I'm going to say baby and I know. You're calling.
Saturday, anytime.
I'm going to watch, you know.
Yeah, well, I hear from.
Address no, but me send me home.
Okay.
Something's wrong with
Time,
I
man.
don't know what's wrong. It never's
I
gone.
was until 11 to 8 p.m. But vendors November 10 to set up. On my canopy. I'm a tent. No, I'm a table.
Into one register,
Yeah.
what you have?
$100.
Into one now, what they call wine already.
Second birthday, so it's maybe the best found idea people.
Did they have to put Biscoff on this?
Yes, they do.
On every single cookie. When we was outside.
Yeah. So it's actually time to say goodbye because I'm done. I need to finish this exports. Let's think I can say goodbye now to my friends. So goodbye everyone. See you in the next one. Bye. I use last channel.